Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for today we're going to be making some chicken Alfredo, and these are the spices I'm going to be using: some garlic salt, onion powder, crushed red pepper, lemon pepper, turmeric, Italian seasoning, cilantro, black pepper, and some thyme. And now here I'm just going to be cutting up the chicken after I washed it. Yes, I do wash my chicken. I live in America, so gotta wash that chicken. And then I'm gonna be cutting up in little in strips, and then after that I'm gonna be lining it up in a cooking pan, and then I'm going to season both sides because we do eat both sides. And here I thought the camera was filming, but unfortunately it was not filming. So here I had flipped over the seasoned part on the other side, and then now I'm seasoning the other side. And then after that I'm gonna cover it up with a clear wrap and put it in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours, and in order for it to marinate. So now it's been a few hours for the chicken to marinate in the fridge. Now I'm going to start cooking it, and I'm going to be using some olive oil on a pan, and I'm going to let the pan heat up until it's smoking hot. And then after that I'm going to place the chicken, and I'm just going to brown it on both sides just to get that nice even brown color. And then after that I'm going to throw them in the air fryer for a few minutes. Moving on to the air fryer, I'm going to be lining the basket with aluminum foil just because I don't want to have to clean the basket after I'm done. Then I'm going to place the cooked chicken, or the rather browned chicken, in there, and then I'm going to let it cook in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, flipping at 5 minutes. And after that, when it's going to be done, I'll take it out and continue the process with the rest of the chicken. So now I will just continue the process with the rest of the chicken, browning it on the pan and into the air fryer until all the chicken is finished cooking. In order to speed up the cooking process, I let my brother finish cooking the chicken, and then now I move on to the pasta. I'm going to bring a pot of water to boil, and then after that I'm going to add in some salt. Then I'm going to be using the fettuccine pasta, and I'm just going to dump in a whole box in there and about 3/4 of another box. I do use a lot of pasta because I have 2 brothers and they eat enough for like 5 people. So after that I'm just going to keep stirring the pasta and add a bit more salt. It might look like a lot of salt, but I do end up using the pasta at the end after it's done cooking because I don't like when my pasta is stuck to each other and you have like 5 strands stuck to each other and then they're not cooked evenly. Hence why I put a lot of salt in there. cook the pasta until it's al dente. I don't cook it all the way because I'll cook it in the Alfredo sauce. So after it's done, I basically strain it and then I rinse it with cold water and add some butter. Here I'm just dicing up some garlic. I used 5 cloves of garlic, and then I'm gonna be putting it in the non-stick pot with some olive oil and cook it until fragrant. Now to make the Alfredo sauce, I basically cook the garlic until it's fragrant, and then I add a heavy cream, whipping cream in there, and basically cook it until it starts boiling. After it starts boiling, I add in Parmesan cheese. I prefer to use Parmesan cheese that you have to grate with your hand rather than shredded Parmesan cheese. I just find it cooks better and adds more texture to the pasta, and also it doesn't have a lot of the additives that are added onto pre-shredded cheese. After that, after the mixture comes to a boil, I add in the pasta, the cooked in pasta, and then I just stir it until all the pasta is fully coated with the Alfredo sauce, and then voila, you're done.